Hello, today I'm going to talk to you about meditation. The Dalai Lama once quoted that if every child by the age of 8 was taught meditation, that in one generation there would be no violence. Now, that is quite a powerful statement to make, and myself, I have an 8-year-old, and I certainly have not taught him how to meditate. Meditation, even though it's quite a vogue word at the moment, mindfulness, there's mindful eating, mindful working, mindful playing. Um, Meditation still seems to be something that not a huge percentage of the population practices. Um, I can attest through my own practice of meditation how much it has benefited my life. And in times when I'm not meditating, I do notice that I tend to not be as centered, not be as, my emotions aren't as easily regulated as opposed to times when I have a very firm meditation practice. So even that in itself I have found extremely beneficial in engaging in a meditation practice. The question might be when to meditate. The most optimal time to use meditation is the first thing in the morning when your brain is still in sleep mode, and it's a lot easier to access your subconscious mind when you have just woken up without having the noise of the day get in the way. The second most optimal time to practice meditation is in the evening, just before going to bed. Once again, when your mind and your brain, your brain waves are preparing for sleep, it is a lot easier to access the part of your brain that will most benefit the meditation practice. And then the third most optimal time to practice meditation is in the middle of the day, if you can't manage to get around to doing it in the morning or the evening. Now, meditation doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be something that you're taught, something that is of a religion, or something that, there's a specific formula that you go through. Meditation can be just as simple as closing your eyes and focusing on your breathing, or it could be just turning inwards, even with your eyes open, and noticing what is happening within. Basically, it's going inward and allowing some sense of silence to be felt, as opposed to the noise that often goes on in our head throughout the day. Even at work, just taking 5 minutes to catch your breath, just to turn inwards, even notice how fast you're breathing or how slow, and being mindful of taking some breaths can really help just regulate your body, regulate your stress, regulate your emotions. So I could go on and on about the benefits of meditation. There's lots of literature out there. There's a fantastic documentary called The Connection, and it talks a lot about the mind-body connection, and mainly how meditation can be a very huge part of uniting that mind-body connection. Quite often in our society, the mind-body split is we tend to sort of just focus on our mind rather than tuning into the wisdom of our body. And meditation can be a great way to turn inwards. So having said that, I might back this video up with a meditation that you can listen to, and even it will just be a very simple meditation practice. If you're not familiar with meditation, just have a listen and give it a go. And what I often tell people in regards to meditation, that quite often we get caught up in the in our mind chatter taking us away from what it is that we're supposed to do, and we beat ourselves up and then we give up. However, I find that being more gentle with yourself and acknowledging if your mind has wandered, noticing the moment that it does, and then to gently bring your thoughts back to the practice of what you're doing, rather than beating yourself up and saying, oh, I can't do this is useless, I'm just going to give up. And the more you can practice that, the more that you can practice just noticing your thoughts, bring it back to your breathing, bring it back to whatever it is, visualization, whatever it is that you're doing, and know that you're only human. So enjoy.